Listen, Moloney showing heart, showing a great chin here in his world title opportunity for the Bantamweight World Championship, the WBA, IBF, and Ring Magazine version. He's only been down once against Danilo Gabasai, and that was a right hand in August of 2015. This is his second world title opportunity, and Inoue is just getting into a rhythm, finding Moloney a lot easier than before.
Bernardo, I have to say, this is real. Inoue is real. I have my doubts. I don't have my doubts anymore. This guy is real. Watching it in person, how explosive every shot is, how the speed on his punches, and the power to go along with it, and the pressure he's putting on Moloney right now. Moloney is a good fighter. He's a good quality fighter. And he's making him look ordinary.
Oh, nice counter to the body from Naoya Inoue as Moloney was looking for a big overhand right. And there's a right hand counter once again from Inoue as now he digs to the body. And down goes that right elbow of Moloney. Nice stick jab from Moloney, though.
Andrew Moloney, who knows his brother as well as anyone, says he has to punch sharper, not harder. Just stay behind the jab and punch sharper.
That's a hard thing to do when you got a guy who's sticking you with power.
He's being out-muscled. I mean, that power and that speed and the physicality of Inoue is just too much.
Moloney at this point has to sell out. And what I mean is he's got to risk getting knocked out to build up some points and to try to hurt in a way to get some respect and to get himself back in this fight. Because if he just sits on the outside like this, Inoue is controlling every aspect of the game. I don't care if he's on the outside, mid-range, inside. It doesn't matter. He's controlling this fight. He's leading. He's countering. He's outspeeding, outquicking, and he has more power than Moloney. How you going to deal with that if you don't open up and try to get some respect?
Oh, nice combination earlier by Moloney, but there's always an answer from Naoya Inoue. Nice right hand from Inoue. It reminds me of when you're playing golf and you play with the big hitter who's got the driver and he's got it going, and then you try to overdo yours and you hit it all over the place. You have to stay within yourself, and that's hard for Moloney to do tonight.
Well, he's shocked. He's shocked by what he's in there with right now. He's a tough kid. He's going to try to fight it out as long as he can, but he's dealing with something that he's never been in the ring with.
Nice. Oh, nice body shot from Inoue, but Moloney found that bad habit, the lack of head movement that you talked about, Tim, from Inoue.
Lack of head movement, leaves his head on the line often. You know, he gets a little enamored with this punching power. He just wants to admire his work at times, and Moloney is finding home for his right hand occasionally.
There you see the finishing shots from Naoya Inoue as round 4 comes to a conclusion. Nobu Ikushima with the translation in Inoue's corner.
Hey, nice. That was nice. Breathe. Don't lower your right, man. It's getting a little dangerous.
もう少しカバーだけじゃなくてボディーラン使いながら相手のパンチ殺しながら
Kill his punches.
体で受けるんじゃなくてパンチ殺しながらだよ
Don't take it with your body. Kill his
あと内
punches.
割りねカバーしっかりもうちょい膝使ってポイントは大丈夫膝使ってブロックしながら見ながら
Block. And keep a good eye out.
集中だよいい
Focus.
Solid instructions from his father, Shinjo Inoue. Round 5 of a scheduled 12-round world title shot for the Unified Bantam World Championship. Alongside Timothy Bradley and Andre Ward, I'm Bernardo Osuna. And we talked about the opening. I had watched Inoue live, and I said, you're going to see and feel something different when you see him live.
Well, it's special. You know, there's no perfect fighter. There's always going to be mistakes the fighter makes, but the question is, can the opponent do anything about it? Or if they're going to have the courage to try to risk doing anything about it. So, Inoue is everything that people say that he is, and the scary part is he's still getting better.
He right at the start of his prime right now at 27 years old.
Ooh. that quickness of Naoya Inoue, who's 19-0 with 16 knockouts. But here comes Jason Moloney, who said, if I can get him backing up and crouching and covering up, that's my opportunity.
But that's where he needs to be. He needs to be in the inside the trenches. But he needs to be careful because Inoue would set him up with a counter. He'll look to punch in between his shots.
You got to respect what Moloney's trying to do right now. We've said this whole fight that that's what he has to do if he's going to get into this fight. But the problem is he's soaked up a lot of punishment over the first 4 rounds. That punishment is sitting on him. So when he does try to open up, he's not going to have the energy that he wants to have because he's been getting hit with hellacious body shots and head shots for the first 4 rounds.
Inoue's got the power advantage, the quickness advantage, and a 2.5-inch reach advantage, which we saw just moments ago as his jab got to its destination before Moloney was, and that 3-piece from the monster.
I got to tell you guys something. I've tried on a massive amount of gloves in my career, and I have to say that the winning gloves, these are the type of gloves that, you know, Mayweather would use to protect his hands. They're soft. They have cushion, a massive amount of cushion. Whereas you get a Reyes glove where you have the horsehair on them. Inoue is wearing winning gloves that are heavily padded and hitting that hard. That tells me a lot about his punching power.
I mean, he's had issues with his hands before. Sometimes it's the curse of a power puncher. You hit so hard that your hands become brittle.
Yeah, but if he had a Reyes glove on, yeah,
devastation.
Thank you.
But sometimes big right hand there from Inoue, and Moloney takes it, and he takes 2 steps back, and here comes the monster.
That's a lot to deal with, fellas. That right hand and the way that he got that off, that landed like a rocket. He shot that off like a rocket. That's a lot to deal with.
Quick, precise, powerful. We're not just talking about that right hand. We're talking about the whole package when we're talking about Naoya Inoue. But here's Moloney. What a heart here as we reach what should be the culmination of this 5th round. Big right hand, the best punch of that 5th round for Naoya Inoue.
Man, you look at that. Just a quick little turn of the shoulder, half second, and you get hit with not just a quick shot, but a powerful shot like that. Trust me, that shot not only buzzed Moloney, but it hurt him. Just timing. He thought Moloney was going to throw a shot. Moloney never threw the shot, so he beat Moloney to the punch with a beautiful straight right hand.
Did you see the shoulder? That was a nice little shoulder roll right there. Turn, boom. Fire right off.
You can do this, Jay. You've got to back yourself, all right? All right, back yourself. You can do this. Your jab's smashing his head back, snapping his head. Put the right hand behind him.
Second down. Hey.
5 rounds in the book here inside the bubble at the MGM Grand alongside Tim Bradley and Andre Ward. And here is your scorecard, Dre.
Yeah, it's a complete shutout. I don't think there's any, questions about that. Inoue's, dominating this fight. He's putting on a great performance. He's doing everything that he said he would do and that people expected him to do. Good body shot right there from Inoue. If you could hear the thoughts that shot right there.
Down goes Moloney on a quick counter.
4, 5, 6.
Inoue's a good finisher too.
Hey, okay, come to me. Plus.
16 knockouts and 19 victories for Naoya Inoue. He comes out firing with that big left hook, and he smells blood. He may be the monster, but tonight he's a shark going after his prey in Jason Moloney from down under. Big right hand once again from Naoya Inoue, and Moloney has no choice but to tie up. There's a big left from Naoya Inoue. He follows it up with the right hand. And just the demeanor of Jason Moloney is continuing to change as Inoue finds that confidence level and that range.
Body language in a boxing ring tells a story. And Inoue's body language is screaming that he's in control. And Moloney is in survival mode right now, trying to weather this storm from that knockdown.
There's another left hook, an uppercut from Naoya Inoue, who's finding every shot in his repertoire to punish Moloney with. Supreme focus from Naoya Inoue. As Moloney gets caught with another left hook as he leaves his jab out there. You can feel the power, you can hear the thuds when Inoue lands a shot. And he hasn't landed cleanly yet, except for that big shot early in the round. But he lands cleanly there with that right.
It's a lot to deal with.
Oh, these are big, heavy shots coming in on Moloney. You know, if I'm in his corner right now, you know, if he doesn't give me a better round, the next round, I'll probably end up stopping this match. I mean, he's taking a beating, and I want to save him for the rest of his career.
Well, you got to do the math. How many rounds has he won? Does he have the power to stop Inoue? And where is he at? What type of fight is he fighting? He's not fighting a fight where he's just missing big shots that could possibly knock Inoue out. He's in survival mode, but he's taking a massive amount of punishment in the meantime.
Yes, he is.
That inflammation over the left eye of Jason Moloney as we are now at the halfway point of the fight. This knockdown happened so quickly that we're going to have to watch it here on the replay to break it down.
See how he got to sit in position to throw this left hook. Moloney came in with a double jab. You know, we're taught to, you know, step in behind with the double jab. And if you don't do it from the right distance, well, you get set up with shots like this. Beautiful left hook right in between. Nice step back, a half a step back by Inoue. Nice check hook right there from him.
A lot to deal with, fellas. Power, speed, quickness, timing, the whole nine. I mean, you know, the only shot, again, that Moloney has is to try to bring this fight inside and stay as close to Inoue as possible. But here's the thing. When he gets in close, he's getting ripped with body shots and uppercuts. There's no place where Moloney is safe in this boxing ring.
And speaking of safe, Kenny Bayless, the referee, just walked over to Jason Moloney's corner and told him, look, my job is to make sure that you're safe. Yeah. Inoue on Halloween night knocks out Jason Mayhem Moloney, proving that he does belong at the top of that pound-for-pound list. The Monster's number 3 right now, but the next vote, we'll see where he ends up, because tonight he looked impressive.
Wow. That's all I'm going to say. Wow, wow, wow. Everybody at 118, 122. Y'all better take a look at your straps right now, because I'm telling you, Inoue is coming. The monster is coming. He is coming. No, he's something special. He truly is. Kind of reminds me of Manny Pacquiao. He really does. Fast twitch muscles, but right-hander, of course. Fast twitchy type of muscles. You know, punching power, speed, accuracy, footwork, that closing speed. You know, he does a lot of great things in there, and he's a smart fighter.
I mean, you're the only one that's been in there with Manny Pacquiao here, so if you say that, there must be a reason. So let's take a look at how this fight ended just in the waning moments of this 7th round, and what a right hand it was.
Inoue started this fight the way that he ended it. He just got on fire. He revved up his engine, and he was all gas and no brakes. He did everything. He showed speed. He showed power. He showed some flavor with his feet. And, you know, he ended with a devastating right hand like that. Moloney just made a mistake, threw a jab out there, and Inoue just took a half little step back and just made him pay with a brutal shot. You saw that coming. We were talking about this over the last couple rounds. It doesn't look like much is happening, but there's a lot happening, and you see Inoue, a guy with an IQ, setting up a shot like that to have an emphatic victory here in the United States. There's a lot of people that are going to start to know this young man's name, and if he continues to put on performances like this, he will be a household name.
I mean, when he tried to get up,
I mean, that's hard.
that's the only thing that helped him get up, but nonetheless, his legs weren't there. His brain wasn't communicating with
No.
the rest of his body because that right hand was right on the button.
Right on the button.
And I respect Moloney.
Yes.
Tons of heart. Both the brothers, man, they're respectful people. They work hard. He was just outclassed tonight.
Outclassed, outmuscled,
Out everything.
out everything.
But that's what everybody who stepped into the ring against Naoya Inoue has had to deal with.
Yes.
A fighter who's quick, who's explosive, who's got great legs, who's got answers for everything that you bring.
And it's not just, the physical fallout that Moloney's going to have to deal with. Now, mentally and psychologically, he's going to have to repair himself because he saw Inoue. And now he's like, well, man,